And that means 1, 2, 3, 4 in Spanish. And it's how we're beginning tonight's episode of Talking with Famous People. I'm host Eric, host of Talking with Famous People, and this is my beloved and gorgeous wife, Rachel.
Thank you.
Also, host of Talking with Famous People. But we're not here to have a regular old live stream tonight because just today, what opened up is something called ClubWPT Gold. It's a poker site that Americans can play at because like a regular cash online site, Americans can't play at that. But this one, you can like play for cash, but it's kind of like it's got this middle thing between you and cash that you have to get. Like, I don't know. You can get them for free. They have a monetary value, and if you were to get enough of it, like accumulate enough of it, then you link your bank account and you could cash it out or whatever. But anyway, it's not like a regular poker site. But regardless, I am going to be playing poker starting at 7. And I'm not sure how they managed to sidestep these American regulations, but basically, I mean, it's kind of, I guess, super low stakes, maybe? I'm not sure. But I have a lot of free rolls, stuff like that. Okay, well, as you may or may not know, the football game was, as I think many people anticipated, a bust. Was it? I think somebody said um, that the surest bet in town was Ohio State and give the points. Jonathan Carpenter, hello. G, hello. How are both of you this evening? How wonderful to see you. Hello, Smitty. My name's not Cheech. No, it's not. My name's not Cheech. You're a bot. And the reason it's not Cheech is because I just don't look like a Cheech. I look more like a Ulysses. But that's not my name either. It's okay, Smitty. I frequently make that mistake myself and call myself Cheech. How's all it fits, Shield? I got a little rhyme I made up today. I'm going to share it with you. I think you're going to like it a lot. It goes like this. But only sometimes for Y, unlike A, E, O, U, and I, it's an anti-discrimination against the letter Y. No, my middle name is um, my middle name is Cornelius. I'm gonna go with Cornelius. I don't really particularly want to give out my middle name online. Not that it's hidden or anything. Plenty of people know what it is, but I just try to avoid sharing information that can easily be used to like crack into your financial stuff or whatever. Hello, Zach Efron. No, it's not Cornelius. 22 or 9 milliliters. 22 or 9 milliliters? Of what? I don't know what you're millilitering. If it's like, say, arsenic, I'd say neither. Hello, Sketchy. I am OG. I'm an original good guy. I am part of the Fun Friends gang, which is like a gang, except instead of doing gang stuff, we're just fun friends. Play some oldies. Okay. My opinion of James Brown. I think James Brown is fine. You know, I think he maybe with a little one note in his overarching artistry, but he certainly was funky. He had a certain funky, jazzy quality to him that was more funk than jazz. He made sounds like hey, hey, hey. Okay, well, okay, good job making sounds, but I don't know. He kind of was like kind of like that guy who was in the Police Academy movies who made sounds. You guys remember him? He made sound effects. My thoughts on Fred Astaire. I think he was great. I think he was a wonderful dancer. He he's the one who should have sung that Chris Brown song. Look what I can do with my feet. Do you know Dragon Ball? Yes, I'm very familiar with it, but I haven't really. Okay, I'm very familiar with it existing, and I've watched some of it, but I don't like Dragon Ball. I love anime. I watch shit tons of anime, but I don't like that one. Yo there, I'm a young brother from the hood. I got an issue that I'm only attracted to pogs. What are pogs? Fat ass white girl. Well, that seems a little bit offensive. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. I'm sure they probably prefer you not refer to them as that. What's my favorite anime? Well, I mean, it's a difficult question to answer, but I will talk about my favorite anime from this season. The new season of Crunchyroll has started. I like Promise of Wizard is no, not that one. Sorry. They got this. I was watching earlier. I started watching Headhunted to Another World from Salaryman to Big Four, but I'm also enjoying. I'm a noble on the brink of ruin, so I might as well try mastering magic, which is a good one that comes out today. You know, it's from today's episodes, but those aren't the best of the season. Let me go look at last week. So Shangri-La Shangri-La Frontier season 2 is great, as was season 1. I actually kind of enjoy this. The Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in another world, even though it's got low star rating. It's about a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger who gets isekai'd. It's kind of a funny concept, you know. All right, so let's see what else is coming out this season that I'm enjoying. Oh, I left my A rank party to help my former students reach the dungeon depths. That one's good. But of course, probably the hottest commodity of the season, well, two possible hottest commodities are Solo Leveling Season 2 and Apothecary Diaries Season 2. So a lot's going on this season after multiple seasons in a row that were really quite shitty. Welcome to Japan, Miss Elf is a very likable little love story slash reverse isekai where an elf gets isekai to Japan, you know, instead of the other way around. I personally like Magic Maker, How to Make Magic in Another World, and possibly The Greatest Alchemist of All Time is good. But the thing is, I've kind of given up on Dr. Stone. I don't know. I don't like it that much. The fruit one, the first episode was good. The second one was just kind of like, is this going to be shitty? Called Bonus Skill Fruit Master. About that time, I became able to eat unlimited numbers of skill fruits that kill you. As usual, these things have wonderful, wonderful titles. It was kind of fun, but I don't know much about Power Rangers, but my friends love it, so I came with. You went to Morphicon this year, huh? Old man knows anime. What the hell's going on? Yeah, I watched Hell's Paradise. I thought it was quite good. But, you know, not as good as, say, Apothecary Diaries. I haven't really gotten it. I haven't started season 2 yet, but any moment now, I will. I'm gonna start it so hard. So I heard somebody came into the stream the other day and told me that one of my favorite all-time animes, and this is one I never really think to mention when I think about my favorite animes, but I like World Trigger, but another one of my favorite ones that's the same kind of vintage is Fire Force. And apparently they're coming out with third season of Fire Force, which I'm super excited about. In fact, I like Fire Force so much that I made a fan song about it.
You did.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good. Not too bad. Let's pop out the chat. Pop out the chat. Pop out the chat. Magnus Bride. You mean the Magus', the Ancient Magus' Bride or whatever? Yeah, I got tired of that after like, I don't know, 2.5 seasons of it or something. Fire Force was totally underrated, right? Ballsack Feet Stink. With a name like Ballsack Feet Stink, you've got to be right about anime. Or everything else, presumably. Yeah, I gotta get my Fire Force song out. Play it for you. And I like just stole, I just stole pictures from the show and stuff. I didn't obviously ask their permission. It's only 1:39 long, so we'll check it out here. They were once you and two, free of fire like me and you. And a light that ignites, eternal light, burning up, never die. Return to the flame. So that was my Fire Force song. Anyway, now we're going to be playing a little poker. Well, that's kind of a nice flop for me. A flush draw. Although I could be, it could be up. Oh, now I got a straight flush. I got a flush and a straight flush draw. So I'm in good shape here. Go ahead and bet it then, Mr. Betty Pants. Oh, you're going to bet 50, huh? How about I raise to 150? So I'm going to bet the pot, a little less than the pot. All right, I'm going. Chill out. All right, that's cool.
Yay!
I won the first hand I played. Now I'll bring up the chat. No, that's not where the chat is. Let me find the chat. There's the chat. I know I'm playing against real people. This site for Americans that Americans can legally play at. It's you can actually play for actual money, but it's kind of it's not like just a straight ahead poker site because it's got to comply with federal legislation on poker. Anyway, it opened today, literally today, which I think is kind of cool. And I know it because I watched Brad Owen's poker vlog, and he mentioned that this site. He came out with a new video today, and I was watching it, and he mentioned in it that this site, which I had already signed up for before when I tried to win a seat to this free roll in Vegas, that they finally had their actual operations up and running now. So I checked it out, and they have like these. They give you basically free chips, but not just very small amount, like 25 cents worth. But actually, you can't deposit money to this thing because it's not like a regular poker site. But you can buy some chips. So I spent $20, and this is a $5 tournament. Inflation doesn't affect casinos, huh? Well, I mean, you're saying, why am I just playing $5? Because, I just feel like playing poker. I mean, it'd be a real poker game. Like this game here has this one. So this currently has only 30 entries. It looks like only 5 are gonna make the money. Oh, I shouldn't have folded my check too. Oh well. So to make the money in this one, you've got to run away. You've got to make top 5. And as you see, I was sensible enough to not play a jack deuce in that instance. Mama Baker. Mama Baker. I'll make this a little bit bigger so that we can better see what's going on.
Mind if I want some bread?
Not at all, darling. You do you.
I don't want to feel like I'm neglecting you.
You're not neglecting me.
Okay, good.
I love you.
I love you.
6-4 offsuit. I'm not going to play 6-4 offsuit. That would be foolhardy of me. So this tournament only has 29 people in it or whatever, but it does have rebuys, so it doesn't mean that people won't buy in the tournament more than once, Some people will. Who knows? Maybe even me. When you're talking about a $5 poker tournament, that's pretty affordable. I guess I'll raise with my 8-9 suited, 8-9 of spades. Looks like I hope there's no spades. Yeah, they are. And we'll see if we build a little bit of a pot here. So if I do hit the flop, then maybe I can get a bit of a excuse me, 8, 9, 10, queen, huh? I'm going to check and hope to see a free card for the turn. Anytime you see the board pair like that, you got to worry about somebody else having a boat, especially when there's 4 total people in the hand, as there are now. And naturally, I still need a jack. It's even more likely now that somebody's got a full house, you know? Well, there's my jack. Well, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen. That's the dumb end of the straight, you know? Somebody's got ace, king. We've got Broadway. Or king 9. I don't know why somebody would have king 9 necessarily, but I won. Because I should have bet it. I just didn't have faith that it was the best hand. King 5 in the big blind. I'll check it, but probably will fold to any bet. If you well, I mean, again, this is a $5 tournament, I think. I don't know if it really fully qualifies as gambling. I'm going to fold that, obviously, with that much bet into me. All right. I guess those are both, no, one of them's a spade and one of them's a club. Kind of hard to see. I like when they have the, like, diamonds be blue. Yeah, those are both clubs. Oh, I would have had a double gutter. No, a single gutter. Maybe a double gutter. I don't know. What am I, some kind of poker expert? I don't think so. You can take this job and shove it. Good day, Randy Johnson. Good day to you. Good day to us all. It's my hope that we all, finally, that is not me in the profile pic. There's only like 10 pictures to choose from total. And none of them are anybody. They're just these little, you know, icons or whatever. I picked the one that looked most shabby. Because nothing screams Eric other than shabby chic. Better than shabby chic. Hey, serious game now. I know. Well, this is actually a legal cash game for me to play as an American. It's $5 tournament. Well, thanks, Randy Johnson. I'm not sure which song it was I was playing that you're referring to, but I appreciate it regardless. So I'm not very good at poker, but I'm pretty good at online poker. Because one of the main reasons why I'm bad at poker is I have a terrible poker face, and anybody paying attention to me can read my thoughts right away. Running a straight draw. Well, this hand I've already folded, so I'm just waiting for the other people to get done with their business in the hand. I stopped by the other house today to look at the paint job. It's pretty much, it looks great overall. There's just a few little touch of more spots I need to get, particularly along the baseboards in a couple spots. But after I get those done, then it will be time to do the trim in that room. 5-6, huh? Well, it might seem like a dumb hand to call with, but I'm going to call with it anyway. What's your favorite cigarette? Marlboro Red. An American Marlboro Red. The finest cigarette in the world. There ain't no meow like the summertime blues. I will fold to your bet. Go ahead, make me fold. You win, I give up. That's fine. I don't mind losing a little speculative pot like that. Are those both clubs? I think so. The thing is, suited ace 3 is one thing to remember about suited aces. First of all, you should definitely play them because they can so easily turn into the nuts, you know? But ideally, you want suited aces that are like either ace 2, ace 3, ace 4, ace 5, or ace king, ace queen, ace jack, ace 10, because those make straights, you know, as well as flushes. Okay, well, we got a backdoor straight draw, backdoor flush draw. I'm going to check it, and hopefully I can see another card cheaply. If I can, I will. If it's too much, I'll just have to fold. I'll pay 400 to see another card. See if any of those backdoors develop. If not, then I'll just fold after the turn. I see. Well, there's an ace. I have one of those. My kicker doesn't play, but with the 2 2s, the 8 is the kicker on the board. I'm gonna check and see what I gotta pay to see another card. If I have to pay anything to see another card, probably I will. This guy here seems to like to bet. Well, in this case, he checked. Ace, is that a 6 of hearts? I don't want that 6 of hearts. I'll bet 300 and see what happens. A little blocker bet, kind of. Who wins? Is it me? No. I got outkicked by the evil villain up top. Now I got a pair of 3s. I'll call with that. Go set hunting, as they say in poker. Set mining, I guess is actually what they say. Do you believe in aliens existing on other planets? The thing is, there probably are aliens on other planets, but what I don't believe in is aliens that fly in their spaceships to Earth to visit us. Yeah, yelling at yuppie hooray when having a good deck isn't an ideal, right? Yeah, true. All right, give me that. Ooh, H2-3. Well, I guess I'll bet 150. See what happens. And I'll bet 300. See what happens. Well, I don't love this, but I will have to just check it. I give up. Bet into me, and I'll just fold to you. You probably have ace, a queen, or a jack. That's you're betting for value there. When he bets 450 here on the river, I think he's got to be betting for value. If he had a bigger hand, he'd bet more. He could be, value bluffing, but you know what? That's fine. I did not want to spend another 450 to just have proved to me what I already knew to be the case, that he had either an ace, a queen, or a jack, or a higher pocket pair than mine. There's just no salvaging that I have at that point. Yes, sir, the ascended become the aliens. Traveling through the fabric of reality. They are interdimensional beings, not from our solar system. See, I don't think people understand what the word dimension means. It's like you can have as many dimensions as you want to define. Just a dimension can be defined as something that gets mapped along its own axis, right? But it seems to be a misconception that dimensions exist first and foremost in the universe rather than as an expression of agency, an expression of life. Like observation precedes any analysis. Yo, girl, get off my y-axis and get down on my z-axis. I thought we were doing x-axis today. No, actually, Commerce Pen, this is a $5 tournament. This Club Gold WPT site has worked within the rules for the U.S. and they finagled this kind of like hybrid site that does actually let you play for money, but you can't make deposits at it, but you still have to link your bank account if you want to make any withdrawals. I don't want that hand. I'm gonna fold it like yesterday's laundry and all of tomorrow's sunshine. Remembering that this is a small tournament, there are 35 of 48 people left. 35 of 48 people. Now, if those are both clubs, I really got to go look at it. Oh, they were both clubs. I probably should have played that. Ace King. Well, looky there. What they call in some circles big slick. I'm just going to call it with Ace King offsuit to the raise. I don't want to 3-bet that. Ace King is not really a good hand to 3-bet. It's better to play it as a speculative hand, like a low pocket pair kind of, I think. But we all have our opinions, don't we? Our opinions, our thoughts, our feelings, our notions. Ace 4-6, huh? Well, somebody might have. All right, well, I'm going to raise it. Let's see what information I get from this. He's probably on a flush draw. Fine. Oh, you fucker. Yes, I'll rebuy. Well, I don't regret. I was correct, right? He was on the flush draw, and he hit the flush draw. So, why am I using a picture of Boba? I'm not. That's just one of the icons they have for the poker table. I mean, I feel pretty good actually about the way that ended up playing out because I correctly deduced that he was on a flush draw, and I would have, made the call regardless. If we'd been playing the cards face up, I still would have made that call and hoped that he didn't suck out on the flush. With 2 cards left, he's got about a 50-50 chance of hitting that flush. Well, he's got 2 25% chances, I guess. Which is not quite the same. Well, it feels good to eat my lasagna. And see, there's a chat up there on the screen. Okay. I think I'm just about done eating now. $2.10 offsuit. Well, I feel a lot better now that I've eaten some food. Let me pull up the chat over here. Can I get a shout out to the cleft-lipped Guatemalans out there? Their struggle is real. Hosti, mis amigos, las Guatemalas de lipo de cleft. Oh, qué triste. Qué triste. Oh, cuidado, te caes. There. Look at my imitation of a Mexican grandma advocating on behalf of deformed Guatemalans. You know what would really make this live stream pop? If we had a cause. Ooh, how about deformed Guatemalans? Think we could get any? Yeah. You just sit in the corner looking deformed. And you say, look at this poor deformed Guatemalan. We obviously need to help him get his face chopped off. Ace-9 offsuit. Not a great hand, but I am in the big blind, which is, twice as large as the small blind. Pretty good. I might defend this. There's enough in the pot to, getting good pot odds here, especially before the flop when there's a lot of variance. So I'll go ahead and call that and hope it gets around. Hopefully nobody squeezes. Like, the original caller might squeeze. No? All right, cool. Well, I just wasted those chips because I'm folding any bet here. All right. Let's see what we get this time. Let's find out what our hand is. 5-6 of hearts. I like this hand. This is a sneaky little hand. If I can get in here cheap enough, that's too expensive. Nobody wants to play 5-6 of hearts for 2,500 in chips. Oh. Oh. Aha. Good. I'm glad I didn't play that hand. Now we've got 6-2 of spades. Are they both spades? Yes. So those connect. So I'll play that hand. Hopefully I can just get in for the 250. Limp in. We'll see what they say. If they try to 3-bet it or not. Of course they do. Listen here, Mr. 3-better. Oh, God. You pieces of poo. You dirty rats. I would have won, huh? Yeah, I would have won the hand. Well, that's not any way to make decisions. Depending on what happens here, I could just try to take down the blinds. Could go all in here, you know. Yep. And once that person went bet 1,000, I'm going all in here, you know. I just hope for the best. No ace, no king. No 10. Pair of nines wins the hand with my pair of nines. Fantastic job, Eric. You did a great job there. Now, ace jack of spades. I will just call. See if I can see a cheap card here. Be nice. Same person won again. No, I won that hand. I won that hand with my super good hand. That's why I won that hand. I will call this. There's nobody to act between me and the original raiser here, so if it doesn't get re-raised here, I'm going to definitely call. Don't go all in. God damn it, you mother of pearl. I don't want to risk that many chips on a coin flip. Too many people in this hand. This pot. My car is fat. Oh, my cat is fat. Never mind. I thought that person's name was my car is fat. So ace, queen, queen, queen. My ace jack would have lost. So I'm glad I did not play it. Queen, queen's the winner. Jack 6 gets tossed into the muck where it belongs. Santa Cruz, American Santa Cruz Strange. Well, I went to Santa Cruz. I went to college in Santa Cruz, you know. A long, long, long time ago. Oh, I've got queens. Guess I'll raise it up. Five, six, seven. That completes straight. But hopefully he doesn't have the 8-9 for sixes. Hopefully he doesn't have the 6, you know. If he puts it a small bet, fuck. I'm gonna have to call this, but shit. Fine, I'll call it. I'm gonna call it, you son of a bitch. What do you have? Oh, you got the 6. Horrible. I was kind of stuck there, you know. I'm gonna try to call this one too. Wait, are those different suits? Yeah, these are different suits. God damn, these clubs and spades look so similar. 2250. I thought they were suited. Am I the last one to make the call before? Fine. Well, that was some folly, but you know, you gotta splash in some pots or else you're not gonna win any. Hi, her and son, Eric Folder. Well, yeah, I mean, you gotta play tight if you want to have a chance in tournaments, but you also gotta play. You gotta know when to be aggressive. I'm not, I'm not a great poker player or anything, but I do understand the basics of it. There. So, C Moss 629. Can I get a shout out? Yes, you did. Get a shout out. And that's where we are right now. We're just making our way in the world today, even though it takes everything we've got. I'd like to take a break from all my worries. It certainly would help a lot. But alas, apparently I am denied such a luxury. Ace and two. Looks like one's a spade and one's a club again. Yeah. I don't like spade club ace two. I'm not going to play that hand. If it were suited, I'd make the call here. I'm kind of getting priced in to make the call now. All right, fine. Make the call. Fat lot of good that did me, huh? Now what am I gonna do? Ace 2 3. I got a backdoor straight draw. That's it. 1 over. Backdoor straight draw and 1 over is not gonna cut it. Nah, I should have known better than to play ace 2 like that offsuit. Oh. And here I am again. It's like, if I can limp in from the small blind, I will, even with 7-5, just because I'm getting a discount. But probably there'll be a bet before me. We'll see. Got a caller. There's a razor. And I, naturally, am going to fold. I'm gonna fold my way into your heart. Some people say, Eric, you can't fold your way into someone's heart. And I say, it depends what kind of person you're talking about. If it's somebody who's really into folding, like say somebody who works in the laundry field, then maybe. Well, I wonder if you got a little too big for your britches there. You got shoved on. You bet 2,200 hoping that was going to take it down, and then you got shoved on. What do you think about that? Now you're going to think. Go into the tank, as they say. Finally, you fold. We knew you were going to fold the whole time. 9-7 offsuit. Well, that's not a good hand. But again, I guess we'll see what happens if it limps, if I can limp in or not. All right, well, it falls to me, so I'll raise it. I'm on the button. I'm in position, so might as well. We'll see what my enemies do. Why no new PS5 games? You mean, why haven't they made new PS5 games? I think they probably continue to make new ones. I have no reason to get any new PS5 games, Chief, for the reason that I've already told you multiple times. And that is why I don't care about other PS5 games. Well, I'm still above starting stack a little bit here, but not much. It would be nice to double up if possible. I need to tighten down the hatches, you know. This is not a game where they're going to let me limp in, particularly, at least this table. Hi, Jesus. Did I pray today? No, I don't think I did. How about you, Jesus? Did you pray today? And if so, did you pray the gay away? Wow. Well, we got all in and a call here. Let's see, ace two versus ace queen. Oh, he hits the backdoor flush. Ridiculous. I've got jack queen offsuit. I'm not going to be getting too enamored with that hand. Did you pray to yourself, to the Holy Ghost, or to God? Or do you pray to people? Maybe that's the irony of being Jesus. Just like we pray to Jesus, Jesus prays to people. It's like a roundabout. You give some, you take some. You pray some, you get prayed to some. I imagine Jesus being like, the party don't start till I walk in, because I'm the only one who can turn the water into wine. And from what I understand, you guys planned a party here and were unable to obtain any alcohol. Ergo, your boy Jesus is here. Needless to say, you're welcome. Ooh, could you turn these couple of fish into like 1,000 fish too? Listen, just be happy with what I'm giving you. Don't ask for other shit, okay? And then after, could you wash our feet, maybe? No, I'm not gonna wash your feet, dumbass. Wash your own gross fucking feet. I tell you, sometimes I wonder if these people are even listening to me. No. I said, let he who is without sin throw the first stone. Oh, they said with sin. Well, he's dead now. So maybe listen more carefully next time. Well, the ace is going to split it here. No, the ace took the pot. This guy only has crumbs left, you know. 5-10 of hearts, huh? The old Woolworths. I'm going to fold it. Because obviously, not a very good hand. Of course, if you... What's up, konnichiwa? Can I get a shout out? I already shouted them out, actually. What's up, pussycat? New groove. Alright. Ay, 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 ay. So I'm really out of position here. So I'm just gonna raise it 1,000. And I'll call his all in. Hopefully he squeezes everybody else out. If he doesn't, then maybe I'll squeeze. Won't you help me now? Alright, I'll just call it. Okay. We got top pair. I guess I'll just go all in. See if I can push him out of the hand. I did. Yeah, I won. I now have 20,000 chips again. So good for me. I'm in the big blind. This is a defendable big blind hand, right, with King 10. As long as the raise isn't too big, I'll defend against it. If he pushes the other guys out, fine. Fine. Oh, you dirty rats. You dirty rats. I just got those chips. Now you're going to push me out and I have to fold. Fuck you. Well, you do have kings, so it's fine. Never mind. You could do that. You're allowed to push me out with kings. Four, 9, offsuit. Obviously not a hand you want to play, but if I could get there for just limping from the small, I would, but I can't. So fold away, fold away. Play some music, brother. Okay, I will. I'll play some on the computer for you. Would you like to listen to music on the computer? Hi, I'm Eric, and I have a computer. Using my computer plus awesomeness, I can play music. I'm going to fold that. No, wait. Right, now I'm going to fold it for sure. Oh, right. What was I doing? This. Piao, Piao. Host Eric's greatest hits. Where is it? Here it is. And we're just going to, well, we will put it on shuffle if I can figure out how to do that. There. I only run and hide. Oops. Where is it? Here it is. Now he's walking down the drive, averts his eyes. Say guat, say guat. How many Guatemalans is that? Say guat. Their lips are cleft and their chins are cleft and their lips are cleft in Guatemala. Seven, 10. I don't want anything to do with this hand. He's trickery in disguise, hands in his pockets. Now he's walking down the drive, towards his eyes. He doesn't want you guys to realize he's trickery in disguise, hands in his pockets. Now he's walking down the drive, towards his eyes. He doesn't want you guys to realize that he's trickery in disguise. He hates the light, wants to confront the men, always telling them, but every time he tries, they only run and hide. Again he is denied, dread to yell at them. He's trickery in disguise, hands in his pockets. Now he's walking down the drive. So those are not suited at 5 and 3. Accordingly, into the muck it goes. I really can't tell from over here if it's a club or a spade. I should get a spyglass like a pirate.
So get up there and quit your bitching, cooking showtime in the kitchen, be alive and start to roll. You won't arrive if you don't go. The sun has rose.
Well,
has risen.
You're right, Rachel.
His chooser's nose will choose this difference.
There was that. Now I would have had the flush, but that would have been a pretty cheesy, pretty chintzy flush there. Especially with one card to go, could come out 4 hearts on the board, and 9 of hearts isn't very reliable there.
All accomplished outcomes fight is the born, all the light and scorn, all the door the storms. I'm gonna gather up all of my corn. Give us make up a turkey's rhyme, but I'm gonna make up the nibbler kind. Nibs are the form of the fruit of the corn, so nibbles are adorned in the bibless kind. They're shorn on the form, and form on the stage.
Wow.
Knife from the drawer, from the shore, got a few dozen nibs, but I need a lot more, and the nibs will fall to the floor. Like horns on bulls attacking, like storms of gals whacking, it falls to the floor like I come home, you're
Resting corn,
I
got a lot inside of my mind. How's about to get my cob in your creamery nougat?
You're requesting corn. I've got a lot inside of my mind.
How's about I dip my cob in your creamery nougat? Alright, I'm gonna say, well, the 8's a club. The jack is a spade. You just say that it makes you want corn. Alright, well, I do have an 8.
Too much noise to fit a stream. Loud enough
To disrupt everybody's dreams.
frustrations mean mistakes are made. Until it seems different bodies for windshade. I won't be just another casualty of other people's well-intentioned rules. I used to think that from tomorrow, every time forgets your day.
It's not the sort of thing that one can borrow. No one willing to lend a day.
Your uncertainties.
Hey Eric, would you consider a limited time discount for a typing session? I mean, sure. How much do you want to pay? This is too distracting listening to this music. There. Just too much chaos going on to have music in the background too. It makes me feel like I'm at some kind of wild, uncontrolled party. And I don't want to see anybody get hurt, maimed, killed, resurrected, any of those things. Whatever you want to pay is fine. Just Like maybe texting because finally I have 2 clubs. That's nice. How wonderful. 2 of my very own clubs. You could you don't have PayPal? You could tell me. Or do you have if you have I'd rather you either PayPal me or the one that Rachel has, which is called Thing That's Not PayPal. What's that one called Rachel has? You know, the other thing that's like PayPal but not PayPal. Well, I haven't ate. Venmo, right. Venmo payment platforms were needed. Venmo came out. But if you really want to tell me, my phone number is, I think, here somewhere on the internet. You should just tell me now what time you want it to be at, too, day and time. So, you know, we don't have endless fuck around syndrome. Okay, well, I don't like that at all. Any jack makes it straight. My lowly pair of 8s is looking less and less like it has any showdown value. So we'll just go ahead and fold it. If you want to know Rachel's Venmo, it is. Could I do it tomorrow? Yeah, I could do it tomorrow. See why not. I don't know what time I'm going to be up and about, but what time do you want tomorrow? It's break time. Let's take a break. Let's go have a smoke and let's go break dance outside on the box. That's how you break dance. That's all right. You got to learn how to break dance. Listen, what's going to be a little bit of a shock to you, Solid Pitch Shield, is that you're going to be expecting a typing session. What you're going to learn is that it's mostly going to be me teaching you how to break dance. No, not like that. Like this. Boom, boom, bow, bow, bow. I'm breakdancing. That's how you got to break dance. Thank you, Rachel Apollosa 7. I'm really passionate about teaching people how to break dance. I'm like that guy from Australia who taught Reagan how to break dance and then married her. He didn't know how to break dance either. So obviously you don't need to know how to break dance to teach somebody how to become an Olympic break dancer. Keep that in mind, friends. Never count yourself out. No, that's fine. You can Zala is fine. We'll do sometime tomorrow. Just how about like let's say like 10 a.m. or something tomorrow. Oscar the Grouch. Are you saying I'm grouchy? I don't believe I'm very grouchy. I would call me counter grouchy. I bring good cheer wherever I go. Like, oh, I don't know, a little somebody named the Easter Bunny. Rachel says I'm a cherub. I do self-identify as a naked newborn baby angel with wings. Of course, it kind of goes without saying it's an angel that it has wings, right? But the thing is, I believe the Valentine's Day cherub, like the Valentine's Day Cupid is a cherub, I believe. Hello there. Ballsack feet stink. All right, so I'll put it on the calendar right now. If you email me your email address, I'll add you to the calendar and then it'll send you an invite automatically. So just email me your email address. I'll put it on for 10 o'clock. And that's Pacific time, aka California time. I don't know what time zone you're on. Could be on moon time. I guess they're going to establish a new time zone for the moon. You guys hear that? Hear about that? It's true. I'm not making it up. What time is it on the moon right now? Oh, there's got to be nighttime. Why? Because the moon only comes out at night. You make a good point. Oh, you're east? Okay. So then it'll be 11 and 1 o'clock for you. 1 o'clock your time. Thanks, Javed. Thanks, Rachel. I appreciate that you appreciated that one. All right. Gee, that's because the moon in India does kind of a half-assed job. It just kind of shows up when it wants, it leaves when it wants. Here in America, the moon comes out at sunset and goes down at sunrise. Every day. We hold the moon accountable for its behavior. Ace 7 suited. Okay, so Ace 7 suited is not as good as, say, Ace 2 suited or Ace King suited, but it's still a suited. You should really play any suited ace in a big multi-handed. The problem I have is I got a bunch of people act behind me still, or 2 anyway, 3, 4. I'm gonna call 2400 though. See if I can see a flop. If somebody shoves on me, I'm gonna have to fold though. Nobody shove. You see the thin moon. Listen, gee, I'm tired of you body shaming the moon. Day and night are just made up things by humans? Are you sure? I'm pretty sure that nighttime is when it gets dark. Oh, I know. If you live really far up north, it's always the dark all the time, always that. You know what? Suck it, day and night people. Suck it. I'll decide when's day and when's night, and I'll tell everybody else. And all you guys are going to need to do is just obey. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, Ace King, King 2, these fucking nut jobs. They didn't have shit. Neither of them had shit. I should check PG? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Let's just call that. But not a great set flop to see with eights, that's for sure. PG and E to see if they're going to turn off the power right. They were supposed to turn off the power today, all day long. But they never did turn it off. And nobody's sure why. I have to fold those eights. Oh, okay, well, I would have lost the King 4. I would have beat that Queen 9, right? Oh, well, the beat goes on. I'm going to fold this 5-8. I've still got over starting stack barely. But just remember that this important rhyme that I made up earlier today. Only sometimes for Y, unlike A, E, O, U, and I. Helps you to remember. 3, 4, 9. Set of nines. Set of nines wins that one. So, RBI, Pharaoh, see you later. More like RIP, Pharaoh. I'm going to fold that horrible queen 4 and I'm going to go P. Because everybody needs a little time to pee. To go wee wee in their favorite toilet. Hold my pee. That'll just make me sorry. I really want to let it go. Hold my pee. I always want to say I'm sorry. No, you cannot hold my pee. Wait, you're just cupping your hands like that? No, you're going to make a big mess. If you insist on gathering my urine, at least get a jar or something. You know, we're always worried about getting dehydrated, but it's like, why doesn't my body try using more of the liquid that I put inside of it and peeing less of it out? Alright, let's see if I missed a hand or not. Probably I did. Yes. Oh, wait. Oh, no. No, I'm not going to fold that. I'm not going to call that huge bet with king, queen offsuit. And I would have lost to ace, queen. So I'm glad I didn't call that huge bet. No. Well, I guess I'll call it if I can limp. If the big blind lets me limp, you know. Well, now I can't limp, so it's a done deal. We'll just full diddly old bet. All right, so now we're going to make this a little easier to see by zooming in a bit. Pair of aces. Oh, who's got the queen? 4 of a kind. So quads beat a full house, aces full of queens. That's fairly unusual. I'm going to fold this 2-4. 2-4 offsuit doesn't seem like a particularly great hand. Well, I have a good way to make it more exciting for you. Gee. There. Isn't that fun? Well, I would have had a gut shot straight to the wheel there. A gut shot draw to the wheel, but say levy, I wouldn't have wanted to play that anyway. 7-2. Horrible hand again. But you know what? The thing is, you got to be patient. You're not dead until you're dead. And I'm just going to wait for the good hand to come so I can... I'm a good actor, says Javed Rashid as well. Thank you, Javed. I'm not an actor, really, but I can sometimes pretend to act, which is really acting, isn't it? Pretending to act isn't really any different from actually acting, because it's just, if you're acting like you're acting, then I guess that's pretending to act like an actor. We'll fold that 4-6 offsuit. Nobody wants that stinky old hand. I think instead of bringing this window up, I'll just get this window here. Close other tabs. Put it on live chat. And there. I just need to King Jack of spades. They both spades? I think so. All in. Well, this is for my tournament life. King Jack of spades. Who will call me? Anybody? Let's see if I get any callers. I would like to double up, triple up even. Nope. No callers. Fair enough. Happy enough to take down a pot without having to risk losing the hand, Waiting for the rebuy stage. Okay. Well, we'll just wait for that to happen here. With our waiting head and waiting hands. Degen dad. Doesn't really mean degenerate dad. Names here are Buster 1, RB1 Pharaoh, Man Yaki, Degen Dad, Host Eric, Bulow, TX Grinder, Sean B. That's it. So rebuy stage is over. Here comes the next hand. Obviously, I don't want to play that hand. A lowly 9 deuce. Who wants to play a lowly 9 deuce? Nobody. Maybe Lowly Worm from Busy Town. From Richard Scary's Busy Town. But that's it. That's the only buddy who wants to do that. 2-5 offsuit. What a horrible hand. I really can't even defend this blind. Hopefully I don't get raised. Don't raise it. Just call or fold. Thank you. Good job folding, Degen Dad. You're not so degenerate after all. Queen 7 of spades, huh? Well, I don't like this hand, but I will call 600 if I can limp. Well, I can limp, so I will try. See if I'm allowed to limp. Huh. Well, bet 1,200. Somebody might go over the top. This guy might go over the top. If he does, I might have to call. I'm not sure what to do about it. Okay, good. He didn't go over the top. Excellent work, Eric. You're a very fine poker player. That's why you are in the Poker Hall of Fame. Next to such greats as Fats McGinty, Skinny McGinty, and Fat Skinny. Also of the McGinty family. You're going to get GTA 6, Eric? No, I don't plan to get that. Hello, Cannon's husband. How are you? I hear you're fine, but I don't know if the rumors can be believed. So a set of 8s looks like it's going to take this down. Yep, set of 8s takes it down. 2 and Jack of Hearts. Terrible hand. I'm gonna fold all of this crap. All of this crap. All of this crap. And if the devil doesn't like it, he can sit on attack. Sit on attack today. Texas Grinder. He's thinking. He's folding. Sean B checks. Go to a flop. 3 to a flop. Queen 8-3. Eric checks all around. Now 9-8 queen. I had the jack, so if a 10 were to hit on the river, I'd get a straight. But there's already a spade flush on the board with 3 other hands in there. I'm surprised nobody's betting there. So I would have had jack squat had I played, obviously. Pair of 6s takes it. Wow. 8-10 offsuit. I'm not going to play that. You can't play 8-10 offsuit. Might as well just play any 2 cards. Might be a couple years before it releases on PC, KP. Release me from computer prison. Are you in computer prison? Hi, I'm Eric, and I'm a lawyer for computer prison. If you are in computer prison because you just on your computer, you should call me right now. I'm going to fold Jack 3, obs magobs. Rockstar always do the console exclusive time period. Rockstar, huh? I'm going to fold Ace-10 offsuit, 8-10 offsuit, I mean. Pull this back a little bit so you can see the whole table. So 3 to a flop. 10 ace jack. Don't regret missing that flop. I mean, that's way too connected to board. No way that 10's going to hold. We'll see what the Pharaoh does. He's thinking, he's thinking, he's winking, he's blinking. All right. And the winner is Buster 1. Queens, huh? I'm going to raise it up before the flop, and I'm ready. If need be, I'll get it all in before the flop. Hopefully I won't have to. I could lay it down if I see an ace or a king after the flop. I'm not going to lay it down before. God damn you. You poopy pants. Fine. My queens have you dominated. No 9. Good job, Eric. Way to win all the prizes. So, a little bit of patience and a whole lot of love. I'm doing all right. Fold. Pair of nines? Pair of nines is going to take it. Pair of nines, yeah. I think you have a pair of nines over there. Queen 4 of diamonds. This belongs in the muck. However, oh, no, never mind. I was going to say, if it folds to me, then I might limp. But it did not fold to me, obviously. So any thoughts of limping are in the distant past. Four and 8, huh? Of hearts. Get RDR2. I don't know what RDR2 is. I don't even know what RDR1 is. Is it really dense ranch dressing? Ace 10, huh? I don't really want to call with ace 10 offsuit, but if it folds to me, I guess I'll raise it. No, I don't want to go up against that all in. Somebody else can call him. You call him, Buster. It's your blinds. Ooh, you're in trouble, ace 6. Queens win it. And Degen Dad is gone. Pair of sixes, the devil's hand. Since I've got a caller for me, I'll just call it myself. Hope we don't get squoze in here. Don't go squeezing waterfalls. You son of a bitch. You dirty rat. Fine, I'll fold my pocket sixes. Oh. Queens would have won. It's fine. Now, maybe we'll get a better hand. 5-2. Huh? Fold. I'm going to fold 5-2 of spades, even though it's suited. And the reason is because it's a terrible hand. Queen 4 offsuit in the big blind, huh? I will have fun tonight. Yes, I am having fun currently doing this. Just stealing my blinds, robbing me blind, like Robin Hood, robbing rich people of their money and giving it to blind people. Just like that. It's exactly the same as that. I'm gonna fold. This guy might go all in. I don't want to get squozen. Flop comes at 239. I had 410. The guy to my left now goes all in for his last 4,500. And RB1 Pharaoh was sitting on a big stack of 91,000. Is making the call with King Jack. But the other guy hit the 9, so you are SOL. That stands for shit out of luck, my friends. I've got 5-6 offsuit. Not loving it. Into the muck it goes. What's up, Toby Craig? Thanks, beautiful Rachel. You're so nice to me. What did I do to deserve such a nice wife? I started the civil rights movement. Well, okay. I did do that. Yes, and I tore down the Berlin Wall. I've done a few things to maybe deserve it. But you know, I've also done some bad things. I accidentally started the Great Chicago Fire, and I blamed Mrs. O'Leary's cow, but it was me the whole time. I have a long history as a cow blamer. 5-2 fold. 5-2 offsuit fold. All right, let's get this thing turned. Let's get this bad boy turned around. So you can return your exciting view to the poker game at hand. You see, I've stayed alive for quite a long time here. 5-2 comes out, but I folded it. That's okay. It was the right decision, even if it came out 5-2 this time. 6-4, 10-5. 10-5 would have won. All right. 9-2. Let's go into the muck. Into the muck you go. What is up with you, Rappin' Eric? I hear that you have an oil derrick. Out in the ocean, it's a platform where you go and live and pull the oil from there. Well, you heard correctly. 9 comes out on the flop, but that's not going to be enough to win this pot. Let's see if RB1 Pharaoh makes the call. Usually when it takes a long time like that, more likely to make the call because, or potentially raise. 2 and 4. One of them appears to be a spade, one of them a club. But, yeah, that is correct. Okay, 5-7 offsuit. It's another terrible hand. Obviously, I'm not going to be playing 5-7 offsuit. Now I'm in the big blind. I've got 10 big blinds or so with blinds of 2,000. I suspect this blonde lady here is going to raise if nobody raises before. Take my blinds, please. Steal them. Go right ahead. I can't defend with Jack 5 offsuit. I mean, I guess I could see what happens. He called. Good. Somebody called. Knock him out the box, Rick. Ace Jack. King. He's got Broadway. And down goes Frazier. Down goes Buster 1. He's busted. Ace 9. I'm in the small blind. We'll see what happens. It's probably not going to fold to me. If it were to fold to me, okay. Well, I'm not going to call that bet. You know what? Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you steal my blind too? That'd be fun. How do you play for money on ClubWPT Gold? Well, I mean, first you have to make an account. You can't deposit money, Greg Woods, but you can buy these basically they're chips, and I bought $20 worth of them. So this is my second. I actually moneyed in the first little tournament that I played, and then this is the second one. This is my second bullet. This is a $5 tournament. Are those both spades? Let me see. No, they're not. Well, Texas Grinder, are you going to go all in now? Or what? Might as well. I guess you got enough blinds. I might as well just check it. Ooh, 3-5. I had 4-6. Maybe I should have called after all. But then I would have felt obligated to call here. The whole dynamic of the hand would be different with this big stack. Right now, he just has to play up against this little stack. So, anyway, I am towards the smaller stacks in the field, but there's only 24 people left. Only 5 people make the money, though. There. All right, let's see which 2 cards I get this time. Are you curious? I'm curious. I'm going to guess that the 2 cards I'm going to get this time are a Jack and a 6. Horrible hand, I'm guessing. Jack 6. Let's find out. King 6. Pretty close. Obviously not a hand I want to play. So we're just going to toss that into the old muckaroo. Hi, Hero Lamb. Yeah, I know he didn't do anything. He just pissed me off because, well, what he did was this. He pretended as though I hadn't told him multiple times already the answer to the question he was asking. And he was asking it purely for the purpose of annoying me. There are a few things that he does exclusively for the purpose of annoying me. He'll repeat the same things that he knows annoy me. So, you know, it's like, all right, just knock it off, mister. King 8, another terrible hand. The thing is, well, I would have had a gut shot. Tournament's now hand for hand, huh? Well, these 2 are all in. King Jack, Ace 3. Why would you go all in with that Ace 3? I guess we had the Ace of Hearts, that's why I see. Never mind. Hey, congratulations, you're in the money. I made the money again. But I have 2 bullets here, so I have to at least double the buy-in or else I'm going to lose money. 2 $5 buy-ins for a total of $10. Rainy Girl 65 would have what? Would you? Would I? Would you? Would I? That's from Chowder. It was a cartoon that was on the Cartoon Network when my daughter was a child. No bigger than your thumb, was she? It's true. My daughter at first was abnormally small. She was the size of an adult human's thumb. At the delivery room, the doctor said, "Wow, that's a small kid." I said, "Just you wait. She's going to grow." And she did. Now she's a regular sized person. Maybe even very slightly above average in terms of height. I'm not sure about that. Aha, I got the old pair of 6s. Now these are blinds I can defend. If somebody raises a little bit, I'll go all in. But if they just want to call, I'd love to see a flop. All right, fine. I'll see a flop. Let's see a flop. No six. Whoa, gosh, that wasn't very helpful. We could at least have put one six out there. Oh no. So many clubs. Is it straight on the board? There's flush on the board. Just forget about it. Just see you later, pair of sixes. All right, well, this is offsuit. So I don't want to go. I don't want to call that all in. No, the ace queen offsuit. If it was suited, I'd call it, but you call it. You call him. You have him covered. Don't be a puss. Call him. Good job. Ooh, three. A threesome of threesers. And it looks like the pair of nines. Oh no, ace king. Sucks out on the river, but the guy to my left did pretty well too. And now I got another ace queen. Should I go all in with this? If it folds to me from here, I'll go all in and see if I can push these guys out. I probably won't be able to push them all out, but okay. Again, I'm going to fold ace queen offsuited to it all in bet because you're not supposed to call a shove with ace queen offsuit. You're supposed to call with it suited, but not offsuit, according to, people who know about these kind of things. But it's like, do I want to play this hand? I could go all in here if, never mind. He rose. He raised. So, she raised. So I'm not going to, I mean, probably it's some dude, who knows, they just picked a chick's picture. But obviously that wasn't the hand to go all in on because I got raised before me and then this guy on the buttons glows. And it turns out that bitch was just trying to shove people around. Ace 10 is this offsuit as well. Why don't they just be suited? Oh, you're going to raise again, huh? Well, at this point, I just got to go on. There we go. We'll see what happens. I got one caller, so, I could, in theory, double up, maybe. I got a 10. That's not bad. Let's see what happens. One of these is going to probably try to isolate, maybe. I don't know. Find out. This person's going to bet. Yeah, they're going to try to isolate. They're just probably on a draw. But, oh, that's such bullshit. All right, fine. So I lost about $1.50. I lost $1.50 because why? Why did I lose $1.50? Because I entered the tournament twice, $5 each time. There's another. Wait, no, this isn't what I want. All right. This one is not until tomorrow. I guess there's not any actual money games until tomorrow. Well, maybe there's cash games. Let's see what kind of cash games they have. $5 cent, 10 cent, no limit hold'em. Well, I guess I'll play 5 cent, 10 cent, no limit hold'em. Got about $20. That should be enough too, in these coins that I bought for sale. I guess I have to walk up there. It's so hard to see because it's so small. All right, let's go walk over there and see what it says. Let's bring the mouse with us this time. 5 cent, 10 cent. 5 cent, 10 cent. Oh, hush, kitty. Ooh, here. 5 cent, 10 cent right there. Sit here. Firm. Oh, I want to add more than that on. So I bought it for $5, but you see, some people at the table have like $30. I don't have that much to buy in with, but I probably would like to buy in for a little bit more than $5. That's fine. I'll just start with $5. I don't need to be all high rolling or anything. So this is a cash game rather than a tournament. Cash games can be a little dull. I wonder if I can go on 2 tables at once. I will check with my Jack 6 with the intent of folding. Probably you cannot do 2 tables at once. I don't know. Fold. Fold. Perhaps I should oil up. You know, I saw Baby No Money today had a post on YouTube. It showed him all covered in oil, having oiled up. Oh, I had a 6 too. Well, say lovey. You can't be making your decisions in retrospect like that. It was definitely the right decision to fold Jack 6, even though this time it would have worked out. Rainy Girl 65. Buy a pot. Call. Pot raise. Souls. Ouch. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. This is super low stakes poker. I can afford to lose $5. I feel okay about that. Not that I want to lose $5, don't get me wrong. I'd rather win $1 million. But in case that's not an option, I'm okay with losing $5. Oh, that was my 3. Eric, you can't play poker like that. I'm not playing poker like that. That's why I folded it. Let's go smoke a cigarette. Tell you what, as soon as this hand's over and I see the next hand that I fold, we'll go smoke a cigarette. In the meantime, you can enjoy spending a little time with my wonderful face. Hi. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You guys. These cupcakes are all modern. If you're a fan of amazing cupcakes, you know what I'm talking about. I'm in the big blind here with this Queen 5 of Hearts. I could call 25 cents. But he got re-raised. I'm not going to call a 3-bet, nor am I going to 4-bet, obviously, with Q5. Q5. Likely story. So I got rid of my Q5. Oh, that's right. I was going to go outside and smoke a cigarette. Well, I'll tell you what. I get my cigarette ready to go. I have my glasses with me. These ones. Right here. Just put these right here in this pocket. Spring break. There. Glasses in my pocket, glasses in my pocket, glasses in my pocket. There's glasses in your socket. Glasses in my pocket. Okay, so this hand is Q8. I'm going to fold Q8. And then we'll go out here. We're going to open this window so we can see in for when it's our turn again. I suspect this site does not have a rig because probably to be in compliance with federal stuff, because this is like specifically designed to find a way to let Americans play a little bit of real money poker without violating the federal regulations / legislation on the matter. So I hope you've all learned a valuable lesson today. Namely, the lesson of kindness. It's important to be kind. Aces won that one. Aces held. I'm going to fold this horrible Jack 3. Nobody wants Jack 3 offsuit. Not even Babe Ruth. Oh my God. I can't believe I don't have a lighter. Absolutely redonkulous, I tell you. Absolutely redonkulous. My glacés are here. Eat is your girlfriend? Who's Eat? Can I get a shout out to you again with the Guatemalans? Do I know Clancy Brown? No. Never heard of him. Hey, Fuse. I was walking. I filled my dad with goo. Like an eclair, for example. Do you fill him with goo as an eclair is filled with goo? I haven't even lit this cigarette yet because I keep having to come back in to play a new hand. But okay, now I'm ready. Let's go, go, go. Like we're in the band Kaja Goo Goo. the neighbor is pretty volatile. Heard them fighting again earlier. So I said, "Are you guys fighting?" I did not say that. Can't really make out what they're hearing right now. They don't seem to be mad at each other at the moment. Oh my god. I saw a video. There was an interview with the Irma Gerd girl from the meme. Okay. There. We'll see what happens. Well, check goes the weasel. And look at this flop. King 10. I've got 2 pair. 2 pair is not the greatest hand in the world, but probably best 4-handed here, I would guess. 34 cents, huh? Okay, I'll call that. I say, Eric, why don't you raise that? Because there's 2 people back behind me. I'm going to bet 37 cents. Huh. Well, I mean, it could be counterfeited on the 2 pair here. A better 2 pair. Ace 10, yeah, see? Freaking aces. They always hit when you got a king high. Ay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and speculatively attempt to see a flop with this 8-7 offsuit. Of course, I'm going to have to call another 20 cents. 20 cents? Are you trying to break me? Trying to break my spirit? Well, I've got a 7. That's good. I'll check middle pair. You know, backdoor straight draw. 75 cents. Goodbye. Assuming he's got the ace. And, you know, king 9 offsuit, huh? Or what do you want to bet? I won't be able to see it. I won't be able to check. Somebody will bet into me. That's what I bet. Like a gape 37 here. All right, checked. There's this guy too. I forgot about him. Well, I don't have anything, so I'm just gonna check and fold any bet. Well, now I got a 9. I guess I'll bet 10 cents. I win. Pretty small pot, but I'll take it. I'm gonna fold into this thing. I could call 5 cents, I guess. See if he lets me limp. Well, I'll call it some more cents. Probably should have bet a little bit bigger than that, huh? I'll fold. Fine. Take it. Take it down. You have your way with that pot. You treat that pot like it was your own, you know, thing that you treat ways. Okay, I'll call. Well, I got a Gus Shot Broadway draw, but that's about it. He's gonna bet. Nope, no C betting, huh? Okay. I got an ace, but now Queen 10 makes the straight. Bet 10 cents. Just call it or fold. Don't raise me. You don't want to raise me. Oh, yeah. Now the queen makes the straight. I got 2 pair, but not anything's really going to call me, I don't think so. There we have it. Now I'm at 420. You know what time that means? It means it's time for bong rips. Ooh, pair of threes. That's not his crib. Well, this is definitely my crib. This is where I live. So I guess you could call it my house, maybe? I'm not a newborn baby, so I don't live in a crib. I'm sorry, a crib just don't have enough room for me. I'm just what they call set mining. Obviously, pair of threes at this point. You've got any of these guys could have a better pocket pair or have paired any of these cards on the board and I'm beat. So how would I go with the fold? When you make those kind of speculative calls with a low pocket pair there, you're just hoping to hit a set, really. The warrior just came. I hope you came on Johnny Scott, since he seems to think I'm squatting. Maybe he thinks that because you're squatting over him as you're coming. And Johnny's face is covered with manseed. So smelly and salty is it. Hopefully that's how that went down. Game server is under maintenance. Oh, okay. What's going on? It's just like frozen or something? Oh, I see. Push this thing. Wait. I don't know what's going on. Doesn't seem to be working. It's not working. I guess the ring games are down or something. Maybe the government decided they were not allowed. You know how that goes. We will redirect you to maintenance page. Okay. Well, you know what, ClubWPT? I don't like that. No, 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 no. Oh, God. Well, I guess I gotta put in my phone number again. Is it? Maybe it's because it's like 9 p.m. on the East Coast or something. I don't know. My phone number is 626 615 8751. Log in. Oh, now it's going to send me a thing. Well, it looks like the site is down. So it was up for a while today, but who knows why it went back down? I don't know why. It's hard to say. Goals. Goals are for you. G stands for goals. Naturally, O, only goals. A, all goals. L, love goals. S, some more goals. If you want to talk about something that matters to me, to you, and to everyone. That something is spelled GOALS, goals. I had a goal to play poker. I did play poker successfully. So much easier than going to drive someplace to play poker. And cheaper, too. You know, I can just play micro stakes. Am I snitching again? Am I snitching on whom? Am I snitching on Charlie Manson? No, I'm snitching at all, not snitching at all, not even snitching on Charlie Manson. Hole in one. Well, I guess that's the end of my poker dream. That's fine. I got to play plenty of poker today. Tonight, this evening. I'll try again tomorrow. See if it's back up. Freaking Trump. Contagious urination confirmed in chimpanzees for the first time, surprising scientists. Oh my God. I think those monkeys are contagious. Neuropsychologists explain the science between apples' severance. I've seen this title in this article several times. I'm still not sure what it means. I assume it means severance pay. But when I hear the word severance, I think of it as meaning severing from a position or an affirmation or something. The French modernists loathed and loved the mass media of their day. That's the mouthful title of that article. MIT scientists just made a material magnetic using light. Olympic medals from Paris are falling apart. Athletes request replacements. Oh, you French. You try to be all vegan and like no air conditioning, and everyone was like, fuck you. The Beatles icon Ringo Starr's son not cut out for stage. Look at this. Look at this press release by the White House. Why in the world would it be like capitalized like this? Restoring accountability for career senior executives. The White House. What? Did Trump release that himself? He's capitalizing like ClubWPT is obviously an ESFP, but three big headlines from an eventful week at USC. Surfing XXXL Jaws, biggest wave of my life. Heat destroys all order, except for in this one special case. Beatles or Rolling Stones? Here's what the science says. Here's what science says. Okay, that's ridiculous. Van Alhoffen makes an offensive impact in USC win at Indiana. Strange shape-shifting sphere seen near Earth. NASA has no idea what it is. Those are always very titillating titles that never end up meaning anything. Slate magazine offers, I stopped keeping the peace with my nightmarish ex-husband. It's had an unintended consequence. Penn State beat Rutgers. Some articles on solo leveling, season 2. Study uncovers psychological profiles associated with mental and brain health in middle. That's at the end of that is. The White House has another press release guaranteeing the state's protection against invasion. By whom? Oh, good God. Turns out, as I've been saying for years, dark matter and dark energy are bullshit. Heavy dark matter would rip our understanding of the universe apart, new research suggests. They view it as harmless, but it's not. Teens are sharing their parents' most toxic habit. Indoor cycling can improve your memory. Okay. Well, this is a good one. Reforming the federal hiring process and restoring merit to government service. It's a good general. Nobody should go have any problem with that title. Celebrating 100 years of the Pauli exclusion principle. Okay. Now let's look and see what these things say. MIT has discovered a new magnetic state in an anti-ferromagnetic material using terahertz light, opening doors to revolutionary memory technologies resistant to magnetic interference. Whoop-de goddamn do. Oh, now I don't have to worry about magnets anymore. I'm not worried about magnets as it is. Who worries about magnets? Let me just check the chat here for a second. Hello, Russia. Natalie DS. What do you think of Trump pulling us out of the World Health Organization? Good thing to do. We shouldn't be in these global organizations where we, for whatever reason, feel inclined to, relinquish some of the nation's sovereignty. It doesn't make any sense. And Patrick Stevens says, what's happening here? What's happening here is you have found the internet's only YouTube channel, Talking with Fan People. I'm Eric, and I'm talking with you, Patrick Stevens, about this, other things, and still other things after that. For example, did you know the USC Trojans scored a big win, made a big hire, and watched with the rest of college sports as legal uncertainties continue to brew around player compensation? So USC retained our defensive coordinator. That's great. That's critical. We had so vastly improved the defense this year. So Matt Ince left USC to take his first head coaching job at Fresno State. They're saying Penn State might offer our defensive coordinator its head coaching job. but we managed to retain him. Eric Gentry and Kamari Ramsey both decided to stay, probably because he stayed. USC hired Rob Ryan as the assistant head coach for defensive linebackers. Replaces Entz. His resume includes 35 years of coaching. Good. Oh, this guy. He's, I think he's a relative of Rex Ryan. All right, well, that was fine. Now let's look at some big wave surfing, shall we? Everybody likes to look at that. And here it is. Look how big this wave is. What a big wave. What are we talking about? Well, right now we're talking about this big wave. I opened some tabs on my browser from Google News. That's pretty meaty. It's a pretty meaty wave. If you like your waves meaty, like I like meat, you like your waves meaty, like I like meat. Get out of here, yo. Show us the waves. Nobody cares about you and your dumb words. Heat destroys all order except in this one special case. Physicists have shown that an idealized form of magnetism is heat-proof. How wonderful. All right. Beatles or Rolling Stones? Here's the answer. Well, the correct answer is the Beatles are way better. Not which is more influential, which is better, right? Nobody cares who's influential. Generally, stuff that's genuinely fantastic will be influential, but there's not that is a strong correlation. It's not a causal relationship. They just went to see who's mentioned more often, the Beatles or the Rolling Stones. The Beatles. The Beatles win. The Beatles are the most popular and critically acclaimed act ever. So it wasn't necessarily surprising, but they said the Beatles are the most influential. Van Alhoffen makes an offensive impact. I watched this game. It was good. Juju Watkins. What an incredible atmosphere in Indiana. All right, that's fine. This is a fluff article that doesn't really say anything. Strange shape-shifting sphere. It's Chiron. As humans age, their brain function can progressively decline. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Using a person-centered approach, 3 profiles emerged in both cohorts. Those with low protective characteristics, profile 1, high risk characteristics, profile 2, and well-balanced characteristics, profile 3. Profile 1 showed the worst objective cognition in older age and middle age, and most rapid cortical thinning. Profile 2 exhibited the worst mental health symptomology and lowest sleep quality. Psychological characteristics such as the tendency to worry, neuroticism, self-reflection, extroversion, agreeableness, and so on are in fact associated with the extent to which people's mental and brain health declines with aging. The 3 distinct profiles they uncovered were found to be linked to different mental health outcomes. The first profile, marked by some degree of worrying and eroticism, they're just using big 5 shit. Oh, yeah. Goodness gracious. Will they never learn? Will they never learn to listen to Eric? No, they will never learn. No matter how much I try to teach them. Why? Because they refuse to learn. Because they're dicks. It's true. I'm not lying this time. All right. Is it supposed to be on the 20th? No, this is the 22nd. All right. So we got a game on the 22nd. And then I don't know who we play after. After we play Purdue, we'll play somebody else over there, I'm sure. Teenagers share their parents' meow. They view it as harmless, but it's not. Teens are sharing their parents' most toxic habit. Teenagers, what's something your parents do that drives you insane? They comment on everything, to the point where I was scared to listen to music for years because I didn't want my parents to comment on my music taste. Well, those are just shitty, needlessly commenty people. My mom will make suggestions that aren't suggestions at all. She'll first say it in a kind, ambiguous way. When you thank her but say it's unnecessary, she'll repeat it again in a more insistent tone. Well, that's dumb. This is a dumb article. What is the Pauli exclusion principle? Which governs the way that electrons become configured in the orbitals of atoms and molecules. Pauli's idea not only explained the fine details of electronic spectra of atoms, but ultimately rationalized electron pairing and covalent bonds and made sense of the periodic table. Well, good for you. Good for you, Mr. Wolfgang Pauli. I hope you have a wonderful day today in your grave. All right, so thank you for being here. I'm going to end the stream now, and I think I will have some drinks, play a little football, and try to get into bed on the early side tonight. So thanks for being here, and talk to you later.